angry elves kill all humans.
Yeah.
Fireball minnows.
Well, welcome to Counter Slam, where we discuss anything and everything War Machine Hordes, the Iron Kingdom. Finally, our first episode of Season 3. We're finally moving forward.
Yeah. I know everyone on the internet was just heartbroken when we hadn't posted an episode in like 4 months.
You could hear them collectively holding their breath.
Right. They're all dead now. It was a long time to hold your breath.
Lost those fans. Gained a few more, though.
Yeah, speaking of which, we actually hit 600 subscribers the other day. So we're it's funny, every time we put out a video, we're like, we hit another 100 subscribers. We hit another 100 subscribers. So maybe by the time we get to episode 2, we'll be at 700 subscribers. That'd be awesome.
I think the really funny part about that, though, is that we haven't posted a video in a while, and we gained 100 subscribers from just
we keep posting these videos of like, okay, we're seriously working on new episodes, guys. We promise. Well, this is the first of our new season, so we're hoping to get a good 13 episodes in this season, and we're going to try to release the episodes every other week. So that's the goal. We'll see if that ends up happening. And
every other week, just so that Eric doesn't die trying to edit stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's rough.
Theoretically, he actually still has a life outside of this. So. Theoretically.
You would think that, right?
So. Spends a lot of time with his car.
Yeah, right. Having car issues. It's funny because I got to go down to Louisville. We had a guy on YouTube who said, if you guys are ever in Louisville, come on down and play us, because we're in Indianapolis, and I actually do have family in Louisville, so I get down there. And so I'm like, yeah. So I saw the address they posted up there, so I typed it in and started heading that way. And earlier on in the day, I happened to, at 80 miles an hour, run into a tire that really jacked up my car, so I wasn't able to stay very long at the store, unfortunately. That was
that sucks.
Kind of sad. So, yeah, no more models for me for a while, I guess.
It's okay.
It's all right. They're not releasing anything for you, anything important.
Right, because all of the new releases are for Circle. Yes.
Well, I get Iacos next month, which will be nice. So.
John Stamos.
Yeah, John Stamos. You guys are.
Refer to season 1 to get that joke. See, it's a callback.
Was it season 1? It was season 1.
It was season 1.
We were talking about that. Wow. Yeah, that was.
That was a year ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, we're actually coming up.
Almost.
We're coming up on a year. It's hard to believe it's been a year's worth of stuff, but we're cranking through it, man. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, so anyway, we will talk about a few new things that have been popping up. Of course, Vengeance coming out. Vengeance being the new book.
What?
Oh, so we forgot to tell you. There's this new book coming out called Vengeance. Oh, hey, look, cash money. Sweet. Somebody's paying me.
He's buying his silence. That's what's happening right now. You guys are seeing a bribery.
It's kind of weird when Jose wins later on, man, it's weird. The terrain shifted and dice all of a sudden got hot and it was messed up.
I was like, I don't remember my caster being there. I thought she was like 5 inches further back. I don't know. It was weird.
He's like, I need to take this move back. I'll allow it.
What?
All right. So anyway, Vengeance is out. You skipped right to the end and read some awesome story conclusions.
Yeah, I heard in the Crix forums that one of our casters bit the big one, and I'm like, I won't ruin it who it is or what happens, but yeah, I skipped ahead to the end, and I'm like,
right.
That's not a.
And now you're actually reading the rest of it. I still haven't actually got it. I'm a little sad.
Yeah. What I'm gonna be surprised about is next year when they come out with the epic version of that Dead Lich Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Crix. I don't really know how much death affects Crix Lich Lords.
Yeah. If at all.
If at all, right?
Not as much as you would probably think, but no, but it was an interesting, pretty cool little battle there. I got to read, that at the end. What's great about the book is it really does read almost like a movie, like reading through what happens.
I've been hearing a lot that the fluff in this is pretty interesting. It's lots of cool action. So I'm looking forward to getting to read it.
Well, they've what was his name? Simon Berman. He was talking before about and they have I can't even remember what all their writing team is, but they have a huge writing team that takes a lot of fan fiction from a lot of different genres as well as history as well, and they really they think they do a great job of throwing that together in the fluff. So it makes it those aspects both interesting on multiple levels for any nerd.
Well, in the opening sequence parts, they talk about the Harbinger, where she talks to Resnick before he gets his chariot, and it's a really cool scene. Like I could almost picture that in a movie. It's pretty ridiculous. So
Yeah.
It sounds like everybody's like.
They've talked about the War Machine movie several times.
It just talks.
If they run a Kickstarter for that one, I might actually.
It just sounds like all factions
I'd
are
probably
just
contribute
like,
to that.
I would too.
Yeah, I would too. So, but it's just funny because it sounds like all the factions are like, you know what? Screw this battle stuff. We're going against Crix. I'm tired of Crix winning all the time. Except for Retribution. So
because they can be like, ah, score!
Looks like Retribution's getting some amazing. You know, the new Jack is. We were just reading over that.
This is the year of the Retribution.
Yeah, and that
you think that, right? So
yeah.
Oh come on! Every release that they showed us was so much more. Was just like more and more awesome. It was just like, oh, well here's some Mage Hunter Infiltrators. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then it's like, okay, now here is a solo that makes all of your house guard amazing. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Now here is a warcaster that prevents things from shooting. Oh, nice. And now here is an unkillable warjack. Ah, woo.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
yeah. So
as I was saying, yeah, everything on that Jack, everything was, without minus Phoenix Protocol, or his Phoenix Protocol it makes him a solid, just amazing warjack, but that
and Phoenix Protocol
just breaks.
He's definitely worth the 12 points now. Yeah.
Oh, did you destroy with your bronze back? Whoop! I just healed. What was that? He has 12.
He has five systems and 12 shield boxes.
I thought he had 6 systems and
no, he has 5 systems because he doesn't have an arc node.
Now, does he just get 1 point in each system back?
Yeah, he gets 1 point in each system back,
okay.
and 12 shield boxes.
Oh, not column, system. Gotcha.
Yeah. So he gets then 17 hit points back once the Phoenix Protocol triggers, which is pretty legit. Like he actually has 52 hit points, right? Which means that he actually has more health than 2 Gargantuans do. So he has
more than the Archangel,
more than the Archangel, and more than the Mountain King. He only has 2 hit points less than the Mammoth.
That's insane. That's insane.
Stupid.
Yeah, woo! and he's so much more survivable because he has defense 13 as opposed to defense 10, and he's on a large base as opposed to a massive base. So it's pretty.
And he gets
cool.
to heal shield, D6 on his shield every round.
Right, and he still has that. Right, so that's the other fun part. You're just like you beat him down, you trigger the Phoenix Protocol, you get through, but you don't quite kill him. He's still got 1 or 2 hitboxes left, and then he's just like, oh, I'm going to heal up 6 more shield points, then. Just keep working.
Well, it's funny. I thought that Sturgis, Commander Sturgis from the Tactics release, was going to be in the book because I was hoping to read about his story, but he's actually not. He's actually going to be kind of the Tactics sort of.
I was a little surprised by that because all the journeyman warcasters are in the book, but Sturgis isn't. That was a little odd. But
yeah, I was really hoping to read about him, but
and of course,
but that's okay.
All the mercenary players are super salty because they don't have any entry in this latest book. Instead, they get a whole new book.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, that's.
Well,
I feel so much sympathy.
But well, in this book, it's funny. The Groundbreaker was in there. The
Earthbreaker.
Earthbreaker. Then Raluk Moreclaw. No, I'm sorry.
Nobody likes that guy.
Yeah, Raluk.
The Ironmonger guy.
Yeah, Raluk Moreclaw.
Yeah.
No.
Is that right? Raluk
no. Your Ironmonger is the new guy.
Yeah.
Raluk Moreclaw is the Troll King guy who's the Jack Marshal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Jack Marshall guy.
Yeah, that's Raluk
Moreclaw. He's in this book.
Yeah.
So he's in there. You got there was a couple of things. Oh, the 3-man unit that has the flamethrower things. They're in there. So I mean, the Mercs.
The Tactical Arcanist.
Are you talking about? Okay, I wonder.
They're not. So they weren't without models.
Well, that's true. They didn't. It's not. I'm sorry, I misspoke. They didn't not get models. They just didn't get a warcaster in Vengeance. But
that is a little shocking.
Instead, they get a whole new book.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of new stuff that's going to be really
with probably at least 2, if not. Probably 2.
Well, I'm looking forward to Cephalix.
I'm going to say 2.
Yeah, I am looking forward to Cephalix.
Cephalix will be very interesting.
I keep toying with selling my Gators so I can either get the Cephalix faction when it comes out or just starting Convergence. I keep having these reoccurring dreams where Jason's like, you need to start playing Convergence. I'm like, yeah, I totally should.
I would like to. I think one of the things that I'm most interested in about Cephalix is not so much like their whole little mini faction itself is kind of interesting, but I think I'm actually most interested to see what kind of mercenary options it brings to Crix, because Crix historically runs pretty mercenary light because most mercenaries just won't work for them. Like they can take some pirates, they can take a smattering of solos, but they can't take like as many mercenaries as like say Khador or Signar.
Maybe not.
But here they're gonna get these mercenary options that only they can take, and I want to see. And I hate to say this because I don't like when Crix gets nice things, But
that's because your girlfriend plays Crix and she likes playing Cephalix, which is.
But I'm curious to see what kind of like new kind of like tactical options like this will actually add to Crix. I kind of want to see what kind of new depth this will give Crix. I think it'll give Crix some interesting things, and then of course they themselves will be interesting. Their heavies are kind of cool. I know a lot of people are like, they're only defense 11 and armor 17. They'll just die really easy, but I guarantee they're gonna have at least 1+2 armor buff in the faction, and then they'll be defense 11, armor 19, and they'll have like the 36 hitboxes, and they'll be really hard to
that'll
get.
give them tough.
Well, they actually talked about that in the video too, where they're like, yeah, they're defense 11 or armor 17 for a reason, because they're supposed to be just like charging at you.
Well, yeah,
all time, but
none of them cost more than 7 points.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. That's what it is. They're like a really low point cost.
They showed 3. None of them cost more than 7 points.
Yeah.
I guarantee there'll be at least 1+2 armor buff in the faction somewhere. And
you have 4 or 5 point heavies that you can throw.
Plus,
full armor boxes.
Plus, they're all like Mat 6,
right?
And like we saw the one guy, he was POW 19, was it? Or
17.
17 on his chain weapon with the reach, right? And they're gonna have the thing that gives all the Cephalix units in its command area or whatever the all the Cephalix models like +2/+2.
Yeah.
So it's like it's gonna be Cephalix Choir, and then you're like your Mat 6 POW 17 guy is gonna be a Mat 8 POW 19 guy, and that seems a little scary.
Yeah, and the fact that their caster can heal things remotely, that's pretty ridiculous.
Right? Yeah, because they'll be like war beasts, and it'll be cool.
Yeah, there's kind of a nice blend of the two with the faction.
Living warjacks.
Well, the other thing too, you and I were talking about this, Jeremy, about how one thing that kind of disappointed us was the fact that they had released all the models for Vengeance, all the spoilers.
So yeah, all this stuff that's coming out is really cool, but that is the big thing that kind of disappoints me is. I mean, I know it's sort of like a first world problems, right? But I sort of was a little disappointed when the book came out and it turned out everything had been spoiled.
Yeah, it was funny.
You're buying it for.
I heard it was out. Okay,
fluff, but
right.
I mean,
yeah,
still.
It was out on Privateer Press Digital. So what I did was I bought it, and then like I spent the $25 for it, and I'm like, okay, now let's see the stuff that they didn't spoil. Let's see all things. So I'm going through the book, and I'm like, okay, seen it. Oh no. And I sort of felt like I wasted $26. I'm like, if I wanted to know the models, I could have just waited till War Room updated, and I could have seen the models that way.
So
I not just paid $25 for fluff. Is what I felt like. And
you and Jose are exactly right. When they spoil everything like that, like all you're buying is the fluff.
Yeah, is that worth $25?
It's great fluff.
It is good fluff,
and it's going to go into the collection just because That's...
But they have their novels that are like $5 online.
I mean, and the artwork in the book is always nice, and it's not bad to have the book, but I do sort of wish that they had like held one thing back from like every faction and been like, oh, and also this.
I've noticed that too with the quarter that just came out. Like there were no spoilers whatsoever in it, and I think maybe there might be because I mean we waited and in all honesty, part of it was also due to the fact that we waited so long for the book.
Oh yeah, that was the longest I think they've gone without a book release in a while.
Yeah, because 2 Colossals came out in 2012 in the summer of 2012.
But of course, on that note, I'm really impressed that Exigence is going to come out later this year. It's not even going to wait it's going to be shorter than the normal time. So that's going to be.
They're not even know the Gargantuans yet.
Gargantuans came out about this time last year.
Well, see, and that's another thing. Their release schedule seems to be getting a bit weird, right? Because we're starting to get Exigence models are going to actually be released in May. That's when the first ones get released. And we haven't even actually seen the models for every single.
Yeah, the Bloodseer has the.
We haven't even seen the Bloodseer yet, and
all the Legion. It's funny, the Legion posts. Everyone's like, we're all trying to be as patient as we can, but every so often, as soon as they release something new, they're like, "Wow, that's great! Where's the Bloodseer?" Like, that's fantastic. Are we going to see a Bloodseer time soon?
Hey man, it's okay. Circle's been doing exactly the same thing with the Riphorn Satyr. We're just like, oh yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna get this new thing. Where's the Riphorn? Where's he? Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, cool, new thing. Yeah, where's the Riphorn at? I want him.
Yeah,
the funny thing, I think he's finally coming out in June, so that'll be good.
I used to complain that Skorne always got their stuff last, but that's not the case this time around because I am getting my Despoiler next month.
Yay! And that's the last one you need, right?
Yeah, that's the last one from Gargantuans.
So yeah, when June rolls around, the only faction that won't have all of its things from Gargantuans will be Legion, and you'll even have gotten a new model from the next book, Miss Fyanna the Lash.
Fyanna the Lash. Let's talk about her for a second.
Your character sprinting mage hunter assassin girl
with prey and forged reach and critical pitch and.
I'm gonna make a comment on the
stealth and pathfinder.
I'm gonna make a comment on the prey real quick. because they have spoiled 3 exigence. Well, they have not spoiled, but they have shown 3 exigence models on the site, and every single one of those models includes the word prey in its little blurb. I guarantee you that all 3 of those models are not going to have prey.
It would be pretty cool if she did, though.
She probably won't have prey. She might have something like crit pitch or like a slam thing on her weapon or something.
Yeah.
Or like a knockdown, something like that. Yeah. It seems pretty clear that she'll have sprints.
Yay.
I cannot see any reason why she wouldn't have both a chain weapon and a 4-inch reach.
Yeah.
Because they say that she has a long reach.
Yeah.
And her weapon is obviously a chain.
Yeah, and then she moves through without being seen, which means she's obviously
she's the typical kind of combat solo that will probably be speed 7, Pathfinder, stealth. All of that's probably going to happen. I just don't know that she's going to also have prey. That seems a little crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say, when you think about it, like think about having the Mage Hunter Assassin with prey on him.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying she's not gonna be a 6-point solo. I'm just saying it's gonna be worth every point.
An 8-point solo at that point.
She's probably gonna be, depending on what the effect of her weapon actually ends up being, what that little blurb actually ends up being. She's probably gonna be a 3-point solo because she's a character.
Sure.
If they also give her prey, she's definitely going to be a 3-point solo or a 4-point.
Tartarus is a 4-point solo, and he would be doing almost as much as she would be doing. So I'd pay 4 points for her if she had prey. I'd pay 4 points for her. I'm one of those people though. But I just need one more model to go with my Rias list, because they're obviously not giving us enough with her, with the new character Beast.
Let's talk about that real quick. This chick with Rias is going to be so broken.
So who do you want to get killed by, the solo or Rias? Because the one's going to get there.
She's going to run her 7 inches, or she's going to move up she's going to charge up 10 inches. She's going to hit something 4 inches away from her at the end of that. She's going to pop back to behind it, and then she's going to have. And then probably that thing will die. And then she's going to have 4 more inches to attack some other thing with the Rias feat.
And then sprint away.
And
on top of that, dash. She gets an extra inch on her movement anyway.
All right, so 11 inches. So basically she has a 15-inch threat range on the first attack and then another base width plus 4 inches for her second. That is going to be really hard to hide. Whatever precious solo you have.
At that point.
Whatever precious solo you have hiding in the back of your army is going to die. She's going to go get it.
That's one now. Choir member.
Yeah, exactly.
Hierophant.
Oh, there's the... All right, it wouldn't do work for the Covenant, but...
Now all she needs now is just decapitation. She's set.
No, you don't get. You don't get decapitation.
And weapon master.
You don't get to have a
decapitation weapon master.
You don't get to have a 4-inch reach chain weapon with sprint and decapitation. Just imagine for a moment that Mage Hunter Assassins also had.
Let's see how we can get her a 10-point solo. What else can we add?
No one would ever play with me anymore if my Mage Hunter Assassins also had sprint.
Jump, goes incorporeal at the end of her turn, that type of thing. Then she's a 10-point solo. Sweet. Yeah. Then what do you need an army for? Just throw her in play.
Well, there's only one of her, fortunately.
Yeah, she's a character.
I swear, this is going to be like, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, whatever. Rias is still Rias. Reach doesn't change her that much. I've played against Rias a lot, folks. Rias is scary. Rias with Reach is a little scary.
Every time they keep releasing something new, I'm like, wow, for Rias, that's amazing. I'm like, these guys are
This man is going to have the best Rias year you've ever seen with her new character, War Beast, and this stupid solo. It's going to be awful, and I'm gonna hate Rias.
People at Privateer Press really like ninjas.
Then why was she so bad at first? Maybe the next errata will just give her Pathfinder. And she'll be the most amazing ninja.
And teleport. Or she'll have what is it, apparition?
Like 8 inches away.
3 inches.
It's like, no, they're just, the next errata for Rias is just going to be, her weapon is going to gain flash. Yeah. Like Sturgis. When she hits something with it, she'll just move 2 inches. Fa-cha! Fa-cha!
What's the... Sidestep. Deal. Because she'll hit you, walk through your model with acrobatics, and just keep going.
All right, moving on. We're moving on.
Oh my gosh.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
So that's epic Rias. That'd be sweet. So yeah, anyway.
And your new beast works with Rias too, doesn't it?
Yeah, he has 2 affinities, one for Rias, one for Saren.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. He's going to be... I like it. So now we have 2 more Mullet Karns, because we have the new Retribution Warjack with his sidestepping reach weapons, and we have the new guy. He's got 2 weapons, the new Nephilims. They look like they're going to be reach weapons. He's probably going to have sidestep.
He's got flight too, so he could hit you and go over you. So
your what is it called again? Imperatus.
Imperatus.
Imperatus is a lot scarier than Mullet Karn.
He doesn't go as far as Mordikaar.
No.
But he's a lot harder to kill than Mordikaar is.
Mordikaar does the one thing really, really well, but it's not at killing heavies. Yeah. It's at killing casters or killing important stuff that's on the front line. You know, when it comes to killing heavies, even when you get him up to a POW 15 weapon master, like he has a difficult time with it.
And then he just walks away. He's like, okay, I've murdered a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go. Bye.
He's awesome. Do not get me wrong. I love Mordikaar, but I think that Imperatus is a lot scarier than
So
Mordikaar.
Excited about that Warjack.
And you put him on Vyros,
I'm gonna put him on Vyros,
and he's gonna move almost as far as Mordikaar.
He's gonna walk 8 inches. He's gonna hit somebody. He's gonna walk 2 more inches. He's gonna hit somebody else. He's gonna walk 2 more inches, and then he's gonna kill something.
Well, speaking of vengeance models, you're gonna be playing Issyria in this game today.
Yes. So I decided I was gonna try out Issyria because she's new. I played a few games with her. I actually really like her. I play her a bit differently than a lot of other people are trying to play her. You know, like the general consensus is that, oh man, she's really amazing with things like Mage Hunter, Strike Force, or things like that. And I don't know. I don't really want to go that way. My method is to go with a bit of a longer game. So I have things that don't necessarily like do the Mage Hunter, Strike Force thing, will just like kill all your stuff only on the Fate turn and then be useless later. I have things that'll be kind of good all the time. So.
Well, really good for both scenario play and for assassination.
I actually think that
instead of only making her like one-sided.
Yeah, I actually feel that she has a really strong scenario game, depending on what you like take with her. She can take
control area. She
right.
better.
She can take basically anything. Kill box scenarios are awful for her, but non-kill box scenarios she likes a lot. And what's really cool is she can gain a lot of versatility just depending on the jacks that you take with her. Also, on that note, so we're getting the new Journeyman Warcasters. They're going out to the Kickstarter backers in April. And I'm so looking forward to Alara, and I really, really want to take her with Issyria. And my reasoning for this is that Issyria, with her ancillary attack, wants Warjacks, because all of our Warjacks have good guns. The effects on all of our Warjack guns are good, and they're not meant to be shot more than once a turn, generally. So,
yeah,
ancillary attack's really powerful on her. Yeah, like the Colossal.
I was about to say, you're Colossal with ancillary attack in that
It's pretty legit, yeah. So
like 2 blow crawls at that point, right?
But the thing is, Issyria, she doesn't want to spend any of her focus on her Warjacks. So she wants Warjacks, but she didn't want to give him any focus. And so my thought is, well, Alara fits perfectly with her. I can take Alara. Alara can give the Warjacks focus, and I can still ancillary attack those Warjacks, and I lose nothing.
Nice.
It's really good, so I'm super excited about her.
Yeah, by the way, when we get those models, because I'm sure we all jumped in the Kickstarter thing, like we got to seriously record a game where we get to use all those models. Like maybe we'll do a team game where we each have the.
I don't know if you guys did as well, because I don't know if they worked for your factions, but I got both Tristan, Duran, and Gaston.
I got Iacos and Sturgis.
Gaston, unfortunately, does not work for the Retribution because he's not an elf. Yeah. And he's not Madeline Corbeau.
I got Iacos and Sturgis. So.
Yeah, there's not very many things that do work for Retribution. I'm trying to think of. I think
it has to be an elf, or it has to be Madeline Corbeau, and then it'll work.
And then it'll work for Retribution.
Yeah, she's the only she's the only non-elf that'll do it. Or
I thought there were a couple of rules that would work for Retribution.
Nope. No, we only have 2 non-elves, and one of them comes with an elf.
Lady Anna, Master Hold.
Yep, Master Hold is the other non-elf that we can take. I mean, I guess technically...
She's like, he's okay.
I guess technically Skareth isn't an elf because he's a big snake war beast, but he still comes with an elf. So.
Are you talking about the
lesser warlock?
But he's still an elf.
Yeah, she's still an elf.
Yeah, but yeah.
Actually, I kind of want to take her with Issyria. Like, her and Issyria...
Actually, I've heard that her with Issyria...
That seems like a whole lot of, hey, you don't get to do stuff.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
That's actually, when they first launched Issyria, I heard a lot of people talking about your lesser going with Issyria because of
pretty cool.
That. Yeah. Shut down a whole lot of things.
So you're going to get Iacos, and you're going to get...
I'll get Sturgis.
Tristan and Gaston.
Yeah. Ooh. We should play a Sturgis game.
Yeah.
Show everyone that Crick Sturgis isn't super mopey. I actually think he's pretty good.
We're definitely gonna be playing a few games with him. So April. So yeah, probably the next couple of months we could probably get a game going. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to the game because I know that's what people are here to see. So let's get this game going. So you gonna be Issyria versus who do you got?
Mordikaar.
That's gonna
Lanterns.
Mordikaar, so.
Lanterns.
I love him. He's got
even
lanterns.
before the spoiler.
Awesome. So let's get to this game. Season 3 begins now! Yay. Welcome back, Counter Slammers. We've got an awesome game for you tonight. Player 1 this week is Jeremy, who's bringing Issyria, a Banshee, a Phoenix, a Griffin, 2 Arcanists, a Dawn Guard, 2 Ghost Snipers, a House Guard Thane, House Shayo Magister, Stormfall Archers, House Guard Halberdiers with their UA, a Soulless Escort, and P. Iris. Player 2 this week is Jose, who's bringing Mordikaar, Optimus Marquez, Basilisk Kriya, 2 Reptile Hounds, Rhinodon, an Agonizer, Paingiver Taskmaster, a Totem Hunter, 2 Void Spirits, Unit Annihilators, Beast Handlers, the Gator Bokur and Shamblers, Tyrant Commander and Standard, Venator Slingers, and the Gobber's Bellow crew. Scenario this week is Balance of Power. If you control the zone or your enemy's flag, you get 1 control point. If you dominate them, you get 2 control points. And if you dominate your own flag, you can reduce your opponent's control points by 1. The way you win is you get 5 control points, or you assassinate the other person's warlock or warcaster. Let's see what our players had to say before the game.
So I guess for this next game I'm gonna play against Jose, and so he's gonna be playing Lanterns. I always forget that guy's name. I just know he has Lanterns, and I'm gonna be taking Issyria. So this should be kind of interesting. He's gonna be playing like a really infantry-heavy list with like lots of undead dudes and bringing back more guys, and I'm just gonna be playing the list with a whole bunch of guns meant to kill things. So let's see if I can chew through all that stupid crap before he gets to me. And it's a good chance to prove just how amazing Issyria is going to be. Because you know what? Screw Lanterns. There's absolutely no way he's going to just like up and randomly kill her anyway.
Alright, so in this episode, I'm going to be taking on Jeremy. He's going to be bringing Issyria, the new Retribution caster, the passive-aggressive versus the sadomasochist. This is going to be quite the game. I'm going to be bringing Mordikaar as the Gatorman Bokur, and the Bogtrog Shramblers just came out. I had to borrow some models from, actually from Eric, because I did not even have mine yet, let alone have them painted. There are quite a few models unpainted in this list, but I felt it was a little bit more prudent to showcase the double dipping ability of the Gatorman Bokur. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is popping up as many of those Bogtrog Shamblers as I can, and keep taking my soul tokens from those Venator Slingers to bring back some more Annihilators. So that should really irritate Jeremy quite a bit. So I can't wait to see how this goes, and we'll see. So we got our initial deployment. I believe I was going first because you.
Well, because you won the roll,
yeah.
And I always go first, so
yeah.
So you went first instead.
Yeah.
That's basically the way everyone does it in this group. They're like, well, Jeremy always wants to go first, so I'm not gonna let him.
Score turn 1.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
I'm the master of voices.
All right.
So.
Okay, so you got your Annihilators. You're kind of bricked up here.
Yeah, I have a tendency to kind of brick up a little bit
Okay.
For my deployments, try to spread out, create some more lists that, especially for this scenario, where you know it's all very much centrally located that you're trying to get to.
I forget the name of this scenario, but this is the one where we take points away from each other. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I popped my reptile hounds up there because I thought that they would be able to survive.
Well, I mean, they're light war beasts. They got like 10 hit points,
yeah.
Or lesser war beasts rather. But I mean, they should be able to survive.
I think they got like 13.
Yeah,
13.
Like
yeah. So I mean, they're it takes a lot to soak up like 13 points, and their base defense 13, and on Mordikaar's tier list, yeah, or his feet, I can bump them up. I mean, 16's difficult to hit.
That is a pain in the butt feet. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that is. Mordikaar, sometimes it doesn't seem like he gets shown a lot of love until recently. Obviously, now we have the Despoiler coming out, which I'm really excited about.
Are they naturally Pathfinder?
No, Tyrant Commander and Standard had moved up first. And
have I mentioned that I hate this list? I may mention that a couple more times as this game goes on.
Yeah, it's not. It's going to get even worse. God, like I said,
damn.
Next month when when the Despoiler comes out and I get Dark Shroud and of course his suppression.
I'm not
animus.
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, Skorne is like the freaking protectorate of hordes. It's so annoying.
They've got some really annoying things in their faction. They definitely do.
All right, so you're running up your annihilators here, just kind of spreading them out.
Yeah, you always got to be careful though. Command 7 is really, really difficult to.
I'm always surprised that they're Command 7.
Yeah, that's why we want a UA so bad for them.
Well,
you're 1 point away from being grotesques.
Right. Yeah. 6-inch command range.
I'm just kidding. Nothing's as bad as that.
No, not.
I think I may have mentioned it at some point, but there's almost no models in this game that I actively hate, that I really think are just straight bad. But the grotesques are just straight bad.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw them, I'm like, what the heck are those? I've never seen those before. Did somebody take those from another game? When did these? Oh, those are grotesques. Wow, that stinks. Command 6, and they have those huge wings.
There's 10 of them. They're Command 6, the speed 5. They fly, and they don't have reach, and they're gang. They're the worst unit I've ever seen.
Just absolutely useless. But Legion's got so many other great things.
So what we got moving up next? Slingers? Is that what it is?
Yeah, unfortunately, I did have a few unpainted models on this list, and I even had to borrow the painted Totem Hunter and the painted
oh, I see that.
Gatorman Bokor.
He snuck up there while we were ragging on grotesques.
Yeah.
He's getting way up there. What did he even pray? I forget. What's my caster?
No, you're infantry.
Oh,
yeah.
He prayed my unit of infantry.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll never come back to haunt me.
Usually, whenever I start out with him, or anything with prey, I don't try to start out with with my true objective. I try to start out with like a unit or something like that that's really
Some that has
in
to
the
come
back.
forward.
Yeah, that I can really use it to get some movement shenanigans in.
If I'd been really clever, I would have left like the standard bearer on the back table edge, and you never would have moved that prey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's even better to use whenever I use my Idrian skirmishers. Like those guys with prey, like having a unit with prey is just awesome.
Oh, by the way, there's another unit that would be scary with vengeance.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. Actually, the list that I built for them for my new Resnick, I was playing around with skirmishers with this +2 mat, assault, and prey. Is stupid good.
Oh no! Don't do that to me, please.
Yeah. The only complaint that you ever have with them, there is that Rhinodon, is the fact that it costs 13 points to run a full with UA.
All right. So the Rhinodon's up. The Slingers are up. Now we're moving up the Bogtrogs.
Well,
this is the longest turn one ever.
I know. God, Jose, how do you move all this crap? Seriously.
Yeah. That's something that needs to be fine-tuned about this list, is the fact that there are just so many models.
I think you need to practice it a lot. I feel like if this game didn't end when it did, I probably could have just clocked you.
Yeah, you probably could have. It would have been very easy to do that. It's definitely going to be an awesome list at tournament, but it's going to take a lot of practice to be able to get good at it.
I still really... Well, we can talk about that later. All right, so Marketh, just doing his thing. What's he casting?
He's putting Hollow onto, so they become undead models, and I gain soul token for everyone that
with tough.
Yeah, and tough.
I hate this.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with tough on the table, and I take a cue from Chain Attack on this one. It is not my intention to try and pass tough checks with this list. And as Chain Attack says, if your intention with a list is to try and pass tough checks, then you did something wrong. Right. I completely agree with that, but there are a lot of tough checks on the table that I am great and very easy for me to fail.
I still feel though like I would prefer it if that. I still think I liked this list better when the Totem Hunter was a witch doctor.
Yeah, my original design.
Because then all three of those units are tough.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so annoying.
So your baby elephant runs up.
Oh god, it wants to die. Why won't it just let me kill it? It wants to die.
You know you do. And the Void Spirit just ran through all my models there as incorporeal. The Void Spirits in this particular game didn't do what they usually do, but a lot of what I usually run them with. Yeah. They work like great missiles. They really are really great missiles. In Mordikaar's control area, they gain their additional die on attack rolls, and whenever they just hit a living model, they gain an additional die on their damage rolls.
That's pretty solid.
So I mean, yeah, they're.
Do they have poltergeist normally?
Yes, and they're just naturally poltergeist.
And so is lanterns.
Yes, I believe Skorne is just naturally that way, and it's part of his feat. Let's see. Yes, natural poltergeist. Yeah, because he went into the void and brought himself out. He is
so
a heretic.
I know. Everyone's like, Hexy, best caster in Skorne. I fear Zal and lanterns a lot.
Yeah, Zal and, there are a lot of, and you get a lot of this in the forums too, where people talk about everybody automatically says Makeda 2, Hexy. People leave out the shenanigans. Mordikaar is a very, very versatile caster with a lot of different types of synergies that you can run. I've heard a lot of people talk about the Incendiary working really, really well. Those are the beast handlers.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't remember them running up quite that far.
You put 5-year fury on the little.
Into the beast.
Yeah.
Into the agonizer.
Agonizer, yeah.
Right. I mean, that seems like a pretty standard Skorne move. Walk up, fury bank the agonizer,
and then just reave all your fury the next turn, which is.
How many turns did he make the Phoenix mostly irrelevant that last time we played?
Yeah.
Like 3.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the agonizer is so annoying, and he's an auto-include.
It's agony to play against one.
He's an auto-include, he really is.
Alright, so here we go. Now I'm going. I bricked up pretty solidly too, because...
Scenario.
I feel like, it's a scenario, but I also feel like you have all these things, like, all these infantry models, and at the head of them are a bunch of Annihilators. And Annihilators are just awful.
Yeah. Berserk is I still think that Annihilators are the best small-based infantry in all of Skorne.
I would agree. Having played against them quite a bit.
Yeah.
So my thought here is, I guess I'm going to just move... See, I'm going to try to move the Halberdiers up and keep them shield-walled as much as possible. And
they got desperate pace on him right now.
Right, they got desperate pace on him because that was the unpainted guy there. He was
the thing.
He was the thing. So I'm going to just try and move him up, keep him shield walled, keep him inviolable resolved, and present a wall so that your Annihilators can't get to any of the juicy things behind them.
Yeah, you found out about that one when I was able to revive Annihilator right behind when you had
my God.
bricked up your defense wall, and I revived an Annihilator behind.
Turns out when Annihilator pops up right behind shield wall guys, that's real bad.
You were really good about it this game. You're like being able to clump your models up to where they weren't going to be hit by.
Right. It is sort of counterintuitive. You're going to clump up a bunch of things, keep them real close together against Berserk models, but I have to do it because I can't let you get Annihilators behind me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they all die. Of course, when I do it this way, basically, whenever you kill one dude, whenever you actually manage to kill him, his buddy's just gone.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got the water effects going up this game
Left
too.
side, strong side.
They have some kind of
Left
electricity
side.
on it, which is kind of cool too.
Well, we're just talking right over air. No one cares.
No, I do like the water effects though.
I think they are good.
We get a lot of compliments from those from our fans online.
Okay, so here I'm moving them out, spreading them out. Now this first turn, I'm not so much terrified of the Annihilators because you can't revive any behind me yet.
No.
You can charge into me and that'll suck. What I'm really scared of is Slingers. Because if they directly hit,
they drop the corrosion.
They drop the corrosion. Yeah. So I'm trying to spread them all out so a corrosion template won't get any more than 2 at once. Because corrosion templates just kill these guys, and there's really nothing I can do about it. So I do that. Way back there is the Solus Escort.
Yep.
Not super useful in this game. There's the prey. Man, they got a lot of tokens.
Yeah. They're holding on to a lot of it. Got did you so you didn't have inviolable resolve on them yet, and they had
because they activated before my caster moved.
Right. And they had desperate pace on them. Right.
I had to practice this a bit because there's a bit of my first turn deployment is a bit of like very very much dependent on which order I activate things in. Otherwise, I'll gum myself up. It's real bad.
Oh, I know all about order of activation. I do
All right,
play
here we
that
go. All right, what's the Phoenix gonna do? Phoenix gonna do something cool? Is he gonna run up? No, he's not gonna do anything.
Walk
Cool.
over, murder the caster.
He's gonna walk up. He's gonna stand right behind those guys.
Oh yeah.
And
I believe he pops a shot off at somebody.
he probably does.
You gotta
I'm thinking
focus
about it.
on-
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. No, it's fine.
Oh, he's shooting the reptile hound.
Okay, yeah. Now here's the part that Jose alluded to last turn, or last turn. So these reptile hounds, they seem pretty safe. I mean, I can't really take a lot of shots at him. I probably won't kill any reptile hounds this turn.
Yeah.
Come on. Roll the dice, Jeremy. Roll the dice. Come on. You can do it.
Bluest direction.
There you go.
Woo! One shot.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad deviation.
2 or 3.
No.
The Phoenix's deviations rarely do anything useful. Still good, Jack.
Phoenix is
I love Jack so much.
an awesome Jack.
He's my baby. Banshees are good too, but Phoenix, that's where it's at. Alright. So anyway, done that.
Banshee.
Banshee's coming up. Quite sure he's out of range, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. Yeah, come on.
Shoot the other reptile hound.
Shooting at the other reptile hound.
Yep.
And
Just short.
I think it's just short.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happens.
No.
Okay, good. There. So I've gone and wasted a bunch of time measuring things out real carefully when it doesn't matter at all. All right. Okay, we'll move up.
Iris.
I think it's Iris. But see, that's P Iris, so I didn't do anything. So I don't actually have a way to get rid of Hollow, which I'm sort of sad about. But at the same time, I actually really like the combination of Iris and the two ghost snipers.
She
Here
did
she goes.
plenty.
So she's gonna shoot it,
Obviously.
and I auto 3 it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I have her, because with her and the two ghost snipers, that's 3 people who can auto 3, which is pretty sweet. So I'm gonna walk a guy up. There's another ghost sniper. He's gonna go ahead and take a shot. Same one. Right.
And he can see through his friendly monster.
Right.
Yeah,
he can see through
they have
because
ranked
they
attacks.
have ranked attacks.
Yeah.
It's always awesome. And
Most shield wall units do.
Eric asked me about it. He's like, "Hey, can he actually see through?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he can." And it's a hit. So 3 to the 5 again. I'm gonna take out that stupid thing, Spirit. I don't even care. Griffin. All right. So here we go. I'm just gonna move up. The Griffin's basically in this list. His job here is to kind of support a flank.
Mm-hmm.
So my plan is to move the halberdiers into the center, and then the Griffin's going to move up on a flank, and he's going to look for opportunities to get at squishy things, or if it looks like it, he's going to go join the halberdiers in the middle to help hold the center.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good at that. He's got that shield, makes him armor 18 in the front. If I really need to, I can put Inviolable Resolve on him too.
Armor 28. Griffin is annoying.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Which guy is that? With the sword?
That's the Dawnguard Sire. So that Griffin, he isn't actually in my battle group. He's marshaled to that Sire. Interestingly enough, the Sire is also marshaling the Banshee. So I only have one Warjack on my caster. It's the Phoenix. So here I'm going to check to see if I can make sure I can see through the forest. Pretty sure I can. Yeah, come on. That's cool. I like how that line shows up. Looks real nice.
It does. It looks really good.
Nope.
I need to get rid
Nope.
see.
He couldn't see. All right. So I was wrong there. So, I think these are. What's happening here? Oh, the Stormfall Archer is next. Okay, this is the part I was waiting for.
Yeah, this is the
that-
part I was not waiting for, not expecting. I was like, wow, that really just happened.
So that one reptile hound, he's already taken 6 damage So his spirit's already gone. He's essentially useless.
Yeah. Unless I heal him,
but he can be healed and become useful again, and I'm worried about that. So I move up to these guys, and I'm just like, long range. I got range. That's a thing that Retribution is kind of known for sometimes.
On good days.
On good days, Retribution is known for guns.
And assassination.
and assassinating people, often with guns. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to snipe shot. He's going to go for the direct hit here. And he does. Because he hits a 14 with that, which hits your little dude. And yeah, there you go. POW 12 against armor 13, right?
Yeah.
The dice minus 1 and immediately takes that guy out. I was surprised. I was like, did that just happen?
Yeah, sorry. Not nearly as surprised as I was. I was like, wow, well, that was a little anticlimactic.
All right, so the next one shoots, also hits.
You got the guy. It's a blast damage behind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's blast damage. Okay. All right, yeah. Thanks, Eric.
One Annihilator.
I took out Annihilator with blast damage. Pretty sweet.
And he was too far up for me to be able to get a corpse token, which is really kind of hard to, keep the...
So that archer's going to shoot again through his buddies. He's going to aim. He's not aiming at the reptile hound. I'm trying to scatter now. I'm trying to scatter at this point into the... into the beast handlers here. Because I don't like beast handlers. They're annoying.
Just as annoying as the choir.
God, they are. You need to stop playing factions that have things like that. I really do.
I can always run my Krios 2 list. I don't have a choir in that one.
Shut up, Jose.
Nobody likes that list. I auto hit with a bunch of weapon masters, and I get an additional attack.
Have you tried that list with the girls, the girls on horses?
No, but I could.
You should try. You should try that list with the girls on horses. I bet it'll be legit.
Yeah, that would.
The speed 9, 2 attacks, sidestep, weapon masters. Ugh, it's not good.
They work well with P-Krios too.
All right, so I think that just taking out that one beast or did I get both? No, just the one.
Yeah.
Just taking out that one beast, I think, is the most useful thing I accomplish here.
Yeah, because they have gang, they really need to have the second one.
Flank.
Yeah, the flank.
So I've removed the threat of flank.
Yeah.
You still have it as a transfer target, so that's still okay.
It's still 13 points to move around and try and soak up and.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's not terrible. You still have it, but I feel like I've done good. I've killed one lesser war beast and annihilator, so I've taken out like 2.5 points.
Yep.
Assyria's first movement.
Oh, Issyria! Here we go. Finally, Issyria moves up.
I love that model.
You'll
the
find
modeling on that base where it looks like the water is moving.
Thanks.
She's.
Thanks, man. That's this.
That's really good.
It took me a lot of effort to try and get that to actually work.
To create that effect. I imagine that it would. It looks really good though.
Yeah, she's a bit differently modeled. Changed her pose up slightly. Her cape seems like it's streaming behind her. I'm trying to give her a sense of motion because she seems like a pretty non-dynamic caster otherwise. Like a non-dynamic model.
Right now you're ancillary attacking the Phoenix.
Right, ancillary attacking the Phoenix. Oh god, that's...
Yeah.
God damn it. Phoenix, roll better deviations. Like, seriously. Alright, so that's it. That's all I accomplished. I put up my upkeeps and we're ready to go.
So we can see overhead shot first.
Okay, so yeah, you can see we're both approaching the zone. I'm easily in his threat range for most of his stuff, so we'll see what happens.
Right now, pretty much was just about trying to get into the zone, trying to get into crowd as many of the annihilators across the zone, and try and keep you out of there so that I could start dominating the zone.
Like the last game.
Yeah.
Like the last time we tried this.
Ran the Void Spirit there up to make it a little bit more difficult for you. Obviously, you need something with a magical weapon.
Right, and normally I would probably task the Banshee with doing that. Yeah. But you decided that instead of the spot he was already in, you were going to put him further back. So now he's just too far into that forest, and I don't have a way to give the Banshee Pathfinder. So my thought is, screw it. I'm just going to ignore that for the moment. Maybe not the wisest of ideas, but...
I think you eventually ended up getting him. Wasn't able to do what he needed to do.
You did get some really crappy rolls a couple times when you didn't want it, but... He's not engaging anything, at least. He's just threatening to come kill something that I love, which... As long as the thing my thought is, as long as the thing I love can actually accomplish its job before it gets killed.
Mage Hunter.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. This guy's gonna walk up, Mr. Totem Hunter. He's gonna walk. He's gonna jump.
It's 5 inches.
Yep. Come on. Yep, right there. Come on, you can do it. We're slow at this, Jose.
Yeah.
All right, so he manages to jump himself right into melee range with both of his weapons on at least the rightmost guy. He can probably get both though. All right.
That makes him a Matt. What?
Matt 10.
Matt 10.
Yeah.
So you don't miss me. even if you had charged and I'd gotten the defense bonus, you still would have hit me on 5s.
120 dead. Yeah, he's
Barely
dead.
1 point.
Wow. Yeah, that's right, because the prey makes it a POW 16 weapon, and you manage the 1 point and he dies. So we're going to roll the next guy.
Yep.
Yeah, with the shield. Shield's, of course, less powerful, but my guy also no longer has a defense buddy, so he's probably just gone. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's gone, just like I figured.
And then I sprint.
And then we thought about this for a while.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
saw a
we-
little camera there, jump there. We
I
thought
cut out
about
your thinking time.
we
Yeah.
we thought about it for a while and decided that he was in fact in the Banshee's melee range. So sprinting away would have been bad.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't have minded it. I'll kill you, guy. So there we go. I'm already down 2 halberdiers, and the important turn hasn't even come yet.
Yep. So basically what's going to happen here and what my general thinking is, like right here, I think it's a run. Is this my run charge order?
This is a run charge. So that guy ran.
Yeah.
This guy's going to charge.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, you couldn't actually get as many guys into melee as I thought you could.
No, I had a lot of stuff blocking line of sight or preventing me from being able to.
So yeah, that guy gets up. Fortunately, they're sitting on inviolable resolve, so there's a small chance at dice minus, what is it, 7?
Yeah.
Dice minus 7.
8. They're armor 20 with invaluable resolve.
Yeah, are you power 12?
Power 12. So
Okay,
that's
so
minus
there's
8.
dice minus 8. There's a small chance that even on a charge, these guys might live. I wouldn't bank on it, but...
They're not weapon masters, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Berserk weapon masters.
Oh my God, no.
Why not? The freaking Doom Reavers are.
Doom Reavers are, yeah.
Yeah, but these guys are a 10-man unit.
Yeah.
The Doom Reavers are advanced deploy.
And Spell Ward.
And Spell Ward.
I know, I hate Doom Reavers.
I hate Doom Reavers too. Annihilators want to be Doom Reavers.
They do. I'm glad they're not.
No, I've met a lot of players that are glad they're not, except for Skorne players, obviously.
This is why you can't have nice things.
I'll take
Skorne.
I'll take Weapon Master. You can drop Spell Ward and Advanced Deploy. I'll take Weapon Master.
You'll probably get a UA for them at some point that gives them silence, and then I'll be sad.
I imagine we'll finally get silence, and I imagine we'll get an 8-inch command range at least.
All right, so we've charged up. A couple of guys get attacks. The rest ran. Mostly you're just trying to engage my front line as much as you can.
Yeah.
At least one of those guys is in position for an Essence Blast.
Well, basically, and it also puts me into a nice positioning. Admonition.
I admonitioned away
Yeah.
because I didn't want to be in melee range in case I wanted the option to shoot or cast spells through him. I figure at this point he's probably pretty safe from being charged by other things.
Barely misses that one.
Well, they are defense 15 against charges,
Yeah.
so that helps. He does need 8s to get him.
Yeah, I needed the movement to be able to get
Oh,
up.
that guy's gone. His buddy's going to go now here, too.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. I kind of fail. I do fail a lot. I like how the tokens are watering. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's gone. Yeah, see, I told you. As
Yeah.
soon as one of their buddies goes, they're gone, too.
Yeah.
They need that armor.
But this is my general, especially because of the fact that it's Mordikaar. You crowd as many things up there as you can. You pop your feet. You're obviously going to get it up to defense 16, and try and poltergeist some things away. But I don't think actually. I think in this game it didn't really. I didn't get to poltergeist as much as I wanted to.
I don't know. I felt like your feat was pretty effective. Yeah. So yeah, that's Jose brings up a good point. I am deathly afraid of the feat at this point, because his feat is, especially with him going first, his feat is essentially going to buy him 2 solid rounds of beating on me before I get the chance to get a strong counter.
What's wrong with that?
Usually when your opponent is able to do that successfully, it doesn't end well for you. So that's what I'm definitely worried about here. Fortunately, though, Jose getting his annihilators up in my face like that meant that the slingers didn't get to shoot it too much. So I think they just ran here.
Yeah, they walked up kind of just to take a little bit of position.
Okay, so they're just walking up.
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, so they walked up. They didn't do any attacks. He's running his next Void Spirit over here because, hey, it worked so well the first time. Let's do it a second time.
Yeah, there was the last 2 slingers. That was my mistake. Left them sitting out.
Okay, yep. So, all right, now these guys are going to crowd up.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of beef you're putting in that zone. Or, well, near the zone.
Yeah. And that's really just, trying to get up there, trying to dominate. Only downside about taking the Bokor Shamblers, they don't benefit from Mordikaar's feat.
Yeah, I suppose.
But the double dipping is quite nice.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
Now, your caster's feat, if you miss them, you get pushed 3 inches away, right?
Yep.
Right, yeah. Everybody gains Poltergeist.
Even if your Shamblers got Poltergeist, so
The
their defense like 10 or something.
It makes him defense 13. I mean, you can still miss them sometimes.
Yeah.
That's better than defense 10.
Yeah.
Zombies are generally pretty easy to hit. It's taking down that's the problem.
Actually, hey, you know what? While we're talking about these guys, I really, really think that the Witch Dot Croc is better than the Totem Hunter, because after I thought about it a little bit, I remembered that the Witch Dot Croc has he has that thing that Scar has, where you can sacrifice a friendly faction model to do a POW, an automatic POW to something within its command range.
Yeah, it's like whatever its
base
armor is. Yeah,
and their base armor 13. So the Gatorman, so basically taking them and the Witch Dot Croc gives the Witch Dot Croc an auto hitting POW 13 8 range spell. It's pretty good.
That is a pretty good one.
It's good for sniping out like a stealth model. You're just like, you're dead. Alright, they crowd up there. We got the where's your I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. The Boker's in the back there.
Yep.
It's all his hit points standing in front of him.
I have to admit, people who play with the Shamblers really, really enjoy them.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun. They really are. I have the box at home. I got to put them together as soon as I can. For 6 points, that's awesome.
Now he's reach, right? At this speed.
His tail has reach, but his 2 fists.
And his tail has a 360 when he's resolving attacks with it.
Correct. And he has
a
Thresher. Yeah. Rhydodon's a solid jack. Oh, a solid beast. He's
7 points.
7 points.
I'd take him for 7
He's got a
points.
muck.
Yeah.
As his Animus, and he also, when you put him on with like you put him on a P Morgul list, that Thresher attack goes up to a POW and strength of 18.
POW and strength 18. He uses his muck on himself. All boosted attack rolls in 360. That's pretty legit.
And he becomes speed 7.
Right. Yep. That's good.
So that is
like good things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 12-inch freaking threat rate. That is nasty. That is just stupid good. But Rhydodon, doesn't get shown a lot of love when you compare it to like the bronze back or even some of the other 7 points.
Your caster was trying to cast a spray on Eris.
No, I think he was going actually for not Eris. I think he's going for, or is it Eris?
Yeah, I was going for Eris. Yeah, and
Eris is still defense 16 though. So come on, Eris, you can do it. Pull through.
I still missed her.
8, 9 is hit.
Yeah, I missed. You got an 8. Story of my life.
No, nobody gets that almost hit like Jose.
I'd rather roll a 5.
It's sure hard to boost to a 9, isn't it?
Oh my god!
I hear it's real hard to boost to 9s. Man, if I'm playing against Eric, I can't even boost to a 7. It's terrible. Eric does something to my dice.
Called home court advantage.
Who are you shooting now?
I think the spray hit the ghost sniper behind him.
Oh, that's uncool.
Yeah,
oh no! Don't kill my ghost sniper.
And,
Dice +1.
Blah!
yeah, and then blasted out your ghost sniper.
Sucks.
Uh,
Dang it! He didn't get to shoot anybody. All right, he's gone. Ghost snipers are. I actually really.
No, there's another model behind that he's hitting.
Oh, he also caught an Arcanist. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
that was.
right,
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it, Jose.
yeah, I took the arc, but I didn't kill him, did I? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's Essence Blast is an awesome spray. The first game that you and I had played, I didn't use it when I should have to try and take out some models. So this time I tried to. I was really disappointed that I couldn't take out Eris. That would have been very important.
I do really hate Essence Blast. It's so hard to stop it.
Yeah.
It's so hard to stop you from putting your things in places. I mean, especially with Revive, you can revive a guy in the spot and then walk him somewhere.
Yeah. That's really common with Annihilators. Just run them, charge them, run them right up in there. You kill a couple of them, I pop one up behind your back line, and I kill a bunch of support models. And I've done that many times.
Right.
And your Agonizer's ability, you said within 8 inches. What does it do?
It's 4 inches plus an inch for every Fury point on him.
Yeah.
So up to 8 or 9?
Well, he's got 8 inches right now.
Oh, you can up to 9. What you have to do in order to make it 9 is you spend the Fury and then you run him up and then your caster moves up and drops the Fury.
So the thing you've done this turn is the one that prevents me from being able to allocate focus to warjacks that are in his control area. Or in his command range.
And you lose the arc node advantage.
And I lose the arc node advantage.
Yeah.
So, actually really bad for the Phoenix, who exists specifically because he has an arc node, and he's really good when you give him focus. So, I don't want him anywhere near that guy.
The Agonizer is an auto-include against any War Machine army. But I mean, in this list, he's almost an auto-include.
He seems so good in almost every list, because he's really good against War Beasts, and that's really good against Warjacks.
I don't know of very many lists. I can't even really think of too many lists that I would run without taking an Agonizer.
The fortunate benefit that I have in this is that I have 2 Warjacks in this list that are not in a battle group.
Yep.
So they'll never be allocated focus. So if I really need to kill him with a Warjack, I can probably still do it.
Yep.
Alright, so Jose did that. He moved all his stuff up. He killed a couple of my models, and he popped his feet.
Yep.
So now he's standing in the zone, and all his crap's like defense 16.
Defense 15 and 16, because I believe the slingers are defense 12
Okay.
base.
So, my thought here at this point is time to execute the main plan. I am going to try and keep them in shield wall. I'm going to try and get these... The halberdiers. I'm going to try to get them just right up, jammed into the annihilators. I'm not expecting to kill many, but if I can, I'll do it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I think I'm... Huh? Oh. I'm shooting somebody with the slam gun.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Totem Hunter.
Knocks him down.
Knocks him down.
Oh,
coming up
no,
right.
No, I didn't shoot him with the slam gun. that is an...
the House Guard.
No, that is the Arcanist? No. Damn it, what is he called? Shael Magister. Yeah, it's the Shael Magister.
Guard.
He has a combo smite on his fist. So I just activated him first. I'm like, I don't want this guy here. I'm gonna punch him. And I punched him away. But I didn't do much damage to him.
He only did 6 damage, so he has 8 hitboxes.
So he's got 2 boxes left. So he's still
Knocked
alive.
him down.
So now here we go. Walking these guys up. I'm pretty sure I desperate paced them. So they're gonna walk up in shield wall, and they're gonna probably try to arrange themselves so they can make 1 or 2 attacks. But I'm not really counting on it too much. This is not the turn for it.
God bless you.
Yeah, stop sneezing over there, Eric.
You're not the boss of me.
I am. Okay, so we're gonna see me just shuffling models around here for a little while. So I guess I can take this opportunity to say, hey, look at my Phoenix. Look how pretty it is. It's not even done being painted yet.
It does look really good. I like that. I like that anime look.
So all these models.
So you had the. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it.
So all these models that I have that aren't the Phoenix or the white models that aren't painted at all, they're not mine. they're our friend John's models. He rarely uses them, so they're good for me to borrow.
And I painted them.
And Eric painted them in a marathon painting session, and now he hates Retribution. Never wants to paint another Retribution model ever again.
Part of that might be the imperatives.
Your army looks fantastic, Jeremy, this game.
I don't see what's so wrong with Imperatives. I mean, he's just you know, Mat 7, 2 reach, POW 17 attacks that auto fire with sidestep. I don't understand.
Alright, so
Is it the 52 hitboxes that bothers you? Okay, so here we go. They're gonna walk up. They're gonna try and poke.
combine melee.
They're gonna try and poke the knocked down guy to death. So I rolled Snake Eyes for the damage. Yeah. Good job, Halberdiers. You're winners.
Yep.
Need an 8 to hit here, and nope. So I'm gonna push a guy back because Poltergeist is fun.
Yeah. You did a good job of crowding your stuff up so that I couldn't push you back too far, though, as well.
That was that was the other plan. So Jose rolls the 3 inches off up in the corner there.
Yeah.
I just pushed him right back into the next guy.
It still gets shield wall.
Yeah, he gets shield wall because it's pushed up against another one. Okay, I think that was it. That was all I did. Now they're reforming. They're just gonna reform around, so they're all blocking all the spots where you could potentially revive Annihilators.
Yeah, like I said, you learn that trick only works a couple of times before you're like, I'm not doing that one again.
Turns out when Annihilators revive right into the middle of my Halberdiers, it's not so good.
Now, if there was only a spell that could, or way I could make him have a 360-degree arc.
Wish I had a way to give my guys a 360-degree arc. This would be less of a problem then.
Hierarch Severius has a spell, but it's only for his battle group, where he gives everything in his battle group 360-degree arc.
Okay.
Called Awareness.
Right. Yeah, I have that spell.
Yeah. Indoor clouds.
In Circle.
Yep.
On Grail.
I know Mordikaar is very
The Forest
similar.
Rider.
I know Mordikaar is very close to being a Crix caster, but I really wish he wasn't Crix. His feat would be really fun in Crix.
No.
He's almost a Crix caster, even by his fluff. I mean, just what he did going into the void and bringing it and reviving himself and bringing himself out of it.
Yeah.
In a lot of Skorne, he's considered to be a heretic because he's the exact opposite of their belief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you almost moved your guy out and took a free strike.
Well,
That
he's a
would be bad.
scientist. He's also a scientist. Like he has like his own like wizard tower where he conducts all these experiments on souls.
All right, there. No, not quite done. All right, come on, Jeremy. This takes me
Clock's ticking.
way too long.
Yeah.
All right, there, Jeremy, stop it.
Soulless
Just
escort.
just stop it. All right, yeah, Soulless Escort shuffles up there. I think he just shuffles up to engage the Totem Hunter. All right, here we go. Phoenix is going to go up there and contest that zone because I have nobody in that zone.
And that's gonna be tough to take out.
I think he's going to try and kill... Oh, no, he's going to combust. That's what he's going to do.
Yep.
That's right.
That's how you kill my other reptile hound.
Right. I love when I don't have to roll dice. It's always fun.
Auto hits are so annoying.
Auto hits are amazing. It's like, why would I attack your defense 16 guy with a melee attack when I could just light him on fire?
Alright, so your guy did not make the tough check. Your little guy.
Yep, he fails a tough check, goes away, which is awesome.
I was too far away for the Bokor Shambler to get a corpse token? No, was I? No, I was close enough. That was within the 8 inches, so I got a corpse token there.
So 4 to the 5, and he's on fire. And
Blue flame. Looks like blue flame right there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. All right, here we go. Gonna walk up. Now see, I believe he's outside of the half-inch of your reptile hound, so he's engaging your reptile hound, but not engaged by him. So I can still arc a spell. Or no, I'm not even gonna arc that spell. I'm just gonna shoot you
Yeah.
with it. Okay. All right. See, I know what I'm talking about. I remember this game. I remember the highlights. That's all that really
I
matters.
played this game.
There we go. Yeah, so I believe I needed a 7. So I got that. So now they're blinding lighted, and they're going to just continue to be useless the rest of the game now.
That was so annoying. But I needed. You wanted blinding light on the Annihilator so bad, but they had banishing ward.
I
up.
know. I really do want blinding light on the Annihilators, but I want it on both them and the Slingers. I don't want those Slingers shooting things.
So that's where he kills the reptile hound.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah,
ancillary
of course.
attacked.
Yeah.
I ancillary attacked the Banshee, or the Phoenix. The Phoenix hit it with the sword and killed it. So that Reptile Hound did nothing.
Yeah.
She cast Velocity.
Both Reptile Hounds did nothing. It was 4 points of nothing in this list. Like, well, I guess I should have kept them back a little ways.
So she Velocities away. She's going to sit there on 2-1. Oh, God, man. So the problem I have mostly with her so far is I don't camp enough.
Yeah.
I'm really bad about it.
Most of the High Fury casters and warlocks need to camp,
I know.
which is really ironic. Cause
I know. But her spells are so good. I just want to cast them all.
I know.
So Power Boost the Banshee.
All right, Power Boost the Banshee. Yep. Arcanist walks over. Going to give him a focus. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, that's the second Arcanist. So you must have killed. You must have killed a.
took some damage.
No, they have one box. You must have killed a Stormfall Archer.
Yeah, that's what it was. I killed a Stormfall Archer and a Ghost Sniper.
Okay, so I guess I gave him. I don't think that other Arcanist did anything. He just walked into that spot to take up real estate. So here's the Banshee. Banshee's going to stand still. He's going to aim. He's going to pop a shot. I think he's shooting Annihilator. He's going to slam it 2 inches. It was that Annihilator. And I believe I slam him, right into a Shambler. So I get to kill 2 things for 1. That's pretty good. That's what I like to do with him. I like to slam small base models into other small base models.
Or large base models.
Into small base models. Also good.
So the Annihilator got tough.
Annihilator's tough, but Shambler doesn't get to make a tough check. He just dies.
That's where the Gateman Witch Doctor would have worked in better than the Totem.
And actually, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm okay with knocking that guy down without actually killing him, because then you don't get another Shambler out of it.
Well, no, you made a tough check with the Shambler.
No,
the Shambler went away.
The Shambler doesn't. They don't have tough.
No.
Did you just roll a tough check?
It was on the
Annihilator. It was on the Annihilator.
It was on the Annihilator.
No, you made a 5 with Annihilator, and you rolled 4 on the Shambler, and you took the Shambler away.
What would even give them tough? You don't have anything that would give them tough.
No, I don't have tough.
Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm moving the Stormfall Archers around. They're going to try and line up some more shots. I'm going to see if I can get lucky and do some blast damage to these Annihilators. Or maybe not. No, I think I'm going to see if I can...
No, that's because I had done it the game before, and I kept trying to roll tough checks on them.
Right.
And I was like,
I
don't have tough on them this time. I don't have tough on them
Alright, Alright, I take it back. I'm not going to shoot the Annihilators, because that's dumb. I'm going to try and shoot the Shamblers, because they're a lot easier to hit and kill. So I directly hit that Shambler. I'm going to drop a 3-inch template on him. I think it's... That one, that one out in front. I think I might have caught that, Slinger. Oh, no, never mind. I guess I'm wrong. So I missed that Slinger.
Yeah.
And that later.
But I'm gonna get those 3 Shamblers there.
Which is weird because this angle, it looks like you should have hit the Slinger, but when you measured it, he was actually too far away. But the Annihilator was in range, which he doesn't look like. He looks.
Oh wow! I am gonna get that Annihilator.
It's by the angle of the camera. Yeah, it's weird how the camera can play this sometimes.
Okay, all right.
No, I keep trying. Why am I making tough checks?
I don't know.
So you're making tough checks.
Why are we making tough checks?
Tough on him.
No, they.
Were you cheating, Jose?
Were you? I don't know. He might have been. We're suddenly all just dumbstruck by what Jose's doing. Well, none of them are making tough checks, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Dang. Alright, so I didn't kill that Annihilator, I just met his armor.
He made a tough check because he has tough on him. He made it so all the ones that I failed tough checks on, I didn't have tough on him in the first place. So I don't remember why it was I kept. Cause I know it was before the game before I had the game.
Oh no! You can because they have the you have the solo. The what's it called? The lash. The guy with the lash. The guy with the whip. What's his face?
Oh, that's right. The Paingiver Taskmaster had moved up and toughed him. That's right, because that's where I was double dipping before in the game.
This is amazing television, folks. We know exactly what the hell we are talking about, and we are on the ball. I think I'm trying to scatter some more shots into here.
This is my fault because I didn't have enough of my painted models on the table.
I'm going to blame Eric because his really bad camera angle here is preventing us from seeing that model exists.
I don't special thanks myself at the end for shooting this game.
Of course I miss. I get pushed away. Why am I taking direct shots? This is a terrible idea. Okay. All right. Come on.
5 to the 5.
5 to the 5. So it's going to scatter somewhere. Knowing me, it'll probably scatter somewhere really amazing. It looks like it did.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to catch Annihilator.
Yeah, 2 Annihilators, actually.
Yeah.
All right, cool. See, I only roll these amazing deviations when I'm playing you, Jose.
Yeah, you were so awesome. You just like shut down my Annihilators. You really put me in a position of not wanting to make the decision because you didn't kill any slingers. So I didn't get any soul tokens this turn.
Both those Annihilators failed their tough checks.
I couldn't
that
bring back.
That second one was actually in range, so you finally get a corpse token.
No.
Your first corpse token of the game, because that...
No, I had the one from the 2 different Annihilators that you took out from over here.
Oh, no,
I
that's
had
true.
the what was it?
Where's the Reptile Hound in range?
No, not judging by that.
No.
3.
Okay.
1, 2.
Well, whatever. So he's got a couple corpse tokens on him. I guess I didn't desperate paste them, so I guess he's going to walk up and shoot. Okay. Yeah, why not? I mean, they didn't really need a desperate paste to get into range, so he's going to shoot. He's gonna pop one of your little shamblers off the table because the more of those guys I can kill, the better. Of course, he makes a tough check, but he falls over. So, but the more of those guys, my thought is, the more of those guys I can kill this turn, the better off I'll be. Because next turn, I'm probably gonna give you a ton of corpse tokens, and it's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, getting all the first game that we played where I got all 20 of them out onto the table, that was just stupid.
Pro tip, folks: don't let the Gatorman Boker get 20 corpse tokens. This is a bad thing. God. Oh my God, there's so many of those shambles. I almost lost because you crowded me out of the zone.
Yeah.
I had to fight my way back into it.
That makes a tough check.
Stop toughing.
She moves up. She kills somebody, doesn't she?
She always kills something. It's what she does. I think she's got a range 12, so I'm gonna try to walk her to a spot where she's not super likely to get killed.
Yeah, that was the whole problem. You were moving.
See,
her
this
away
guy,
from the void
I don't know
sphere.
why I'm pointing again, but the guy who's standing way on the right, the Annihilator out there, he is not engaging anything.
Are you talking about the void spirit?
No, the Annihilator, way out on the right.
Okay. The one with next to your halberdiers.
Oh, but he's not the one I shoot at anyway. Oh, I'm trying to finish off the totem hunter here.
Yeah.
But I think I'm so clever. I'm like, I'm going to Phantom Seeker shot that totem hunter and get him and finish him off.
Yeah, stealth.
And I even roll damage, and then someone reminds me he has stealth.
Yeah. There are no more mistakes on my watch.
So I was like, oh, I'm so clever. Oh, wait. But see, I could have moved her into a spot where she could have still made that shot. I just forgot that he was tough. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm going to walk out here, see if I can kill Annihilator. If I don't, whatever. You just push the Griffin around and who cares? It doesn't knock down him.
Oh, this is a shield.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually hit with that one. Power 9 on the shield.
See, I thought I was super clever because I'm like, I'm going to walk right up next to you and hit you with the shield, and then if you don't roll high enough, I can swing at you with the spear. Yeah. But I don't kill you with the shield, which is bad.
And then you miss.
And then I miss with the
spear.
God damn it. I'm like, oh well, all right. I'll just go back over here then. All in all, this turn takes me 1,000,000 years, but it's actually not that bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and I have a real bad tendency to get my Mage Hunter Assassins killed before they actually do anything useful. So my thought here is I'm gonna move my Mage Hunter Assassin over to a spot where she can make a solid charge next turn, and I'm gonna walk her right up into there. Now, of course, what am I forgetting, Jose? I'm forgetting that you have a spell.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that spell exists. I've played Lanterns like 3 times now. I should stop forgetting that he has that spell.
Yeah, but you mowed. When the time we played Lanterns and you were, was it Mordikaar? Or not? No, the new Morvana. You just.
That's true.
No lubrication whatsoever.
Well, I mean, my guys were Mad 8 when they charged, and they got rerolls when they missed.
Just mowed right over me. God, I hate Morvana.
So you got, what, 3 shamblers that turn?
Alright, so they're going to pop out in a spot where, I don't know. I don't even think that they charge. I think they mostly just walk around and get in the way.
Yeah, mostly that's what they do. Crowd the zone, crowd my area.
Okay, here we go. Here, we're going to cheat. Eric is a
this
liar.
Is my cheat.
Eric is a liar. There's cheating that happens.
Yeah, this is my cheat
So
right here.
The Totem Hunter was knocked down,
Yeah.
so he sacrificed his action to stand up so he could move. And then he jumped. But you can't jump if you're not able to charge. And you can't charge if you have, unless you have both your action and your movement.
Yeah, I was thinking about the
Not like it mattered
Ethan
anyways.
Egger's feat, which stops you from moving, but you can still move to turn. That's the difference.
Oh, it mattered. Not a lot, but it mattered.
Yeah. You velocity'd away anyways.
I don't think I did. What? I don't even... What was doing things there? What was even... Whatever it did missed a lot.
That was the Totem Hunter attacking.
Yeah.
How did it attack? Oh, you sacrificed your movement then.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow, we super cheated that one.
Yeah, so he didn't make it as attack anyway, so yeah, we definitely super cheated. So that the dice god said, nope, you're cheating. Not gonna happen.
Who do you think you are?
We are pro players, folks.
Annihilator's moving.
Okay, they're just walking up, I think.
Yep. So it's not to get your defensive buff.
Right,
But the downside is I don't get my additional tie.
right.
damage.
So basically you're gonna hit all your attacks.
But I don't think I am able to kill anything.
Right, so you kill the soulless escort
escort.
because he doesn't have shield wall. He just dies.
Because he's a ginger.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
He's soulless.
So he dies.
Gingers have no souls.
You hit the next guy because you only need a 6 because you're at 7 and your dice minus 8 and you do nothing. So he's done. The next guy's gonna go ahead and swing 6s to hit again. Yep, 7, that'll do it. Dice minus 8. Nope.
Awesome rolls, guys. Awesome rolls.
All right, so they've all got their front arcs facing you, so good call on my part. That guy's just Snake Eyes. He just doesn't hit at all.
Snake eyes twice in a row. And then a 1 and a 3. Wow.
So that guy just also misses. Wow, that was pretty bad, Jose.
Yeah, there were some really terrible dice rolls. The Annihilators did not do as much work as they normally do in this game.
So that was the thing that I was deathly afraid of having to endure this whole game.
And it did nothing.
And it did nothing. So he walked up and attacked a guy. Or
Yep.
he's in the
And he
process
missed.
of doing that. So
Yeah,
he missed.
walked up, and he's going to end up missing. Yeah, he misses with his boosted
With his
attack.
additional die.
With his additional die
He
to
misses
freaking
his
hit.
attack against the house guard Thane.
Yeah, some BS
It was
right
pretty
there.
bad.
So my slingers.
So your slingers are
so
going to
blinding light.
charge.
Because they
Yeah.
can't shoot.
They're at 5. It's not going to do much.
Nope.
That's not true. They do quite a significant amount of damage. You'll see.
Just not to the to things that they should reasonably do damage to. I don't think that I put admonition back up on the Phoenix this turn.
Yeah, Palate.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if I had admonition on that Phoenix, he would have moved out. My thought was I can't admonition... If I put admonition out there, I'm going to be tempted to walk him back out of the zone, and that would have gave you a control point. That would have been bad.
This is against the Thane?
Yeah, he's charging the thing. First guy misses, second guy hits, and dice minus 7 blows up the thing.
I hit him. Gling! I David and Goliath his ass.
Nice. He hits. Yeah, so dice minus 10, so 4 damage. Yeah.
That just happened.
Yeah, okay, well, it's 4 damage. Sure, why not?
And yeah, just like hitting at his force field. Misses.
Next guy misses.
Third guy misses.
Third guy misses.
Fourth guy hits.
Fourth guy hits. Here comes another damage roll. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Dice minus 10 again. So
That's all to his force field, so he just heals it all
it
up.
was 9 damage to the force field from guys that needed 7s to hit him and were at dice minus 10. So yeah, 9 damage. There we go.
Hey, if that was any other Jack, I would have taken out a system.
If that were Imperatus, there would have been crying involved.
Yeah, I wouldn't have charged Imperatus for anything more than... And anything still, like, my strategy there was not really to actually do damage. It was to try and keep you from getting any further into the zone and being able to pop off shots at me or arc any more spells into me.
So I mean, so your guys, your slingers, they've got blinding light on them.
Yeah.
Makes them a lot less effective at the things they're supposed to be doing, but they're still useful. They still crowd the zone. They're still undead and tough, and you still get souls when they die. So
yeah, they still serve their purpose. So there's a lot of really good synergy in this list as far as that goes. But blinding light hurt. So
they run charging.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna run charge, which is kind of nice for me. It means that the Boker has to get up there.
Yeah, and you do pop some into the Bokor this turn. This next upcoming turn,
It's
if I
gonna
remember
be a
correctly.
fun turn.
Yeah, for you.
Okay, yeah. So the first game we played these guys, we thought they were POW 10.
Yeah, they're POW 8s.
They're only POW 8. So dice minus, what was it? They're POW 8,
7.
11, dice minus 7,
Yeah,
so 5 damage. So it almost knocks out his shield. Here comes the Rhinodon. Yeah, Rhinodon. If all those frickin' like slingers weren't standing in the way, I'd kill the Rhinodon. But they're all right there.
Especially, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I wouldn't, because I forgot. It's the Agonizer. He's gonna walk up here, and he's gonna do his thing. I hate that model so much. Quit cheating, Jose.
That is a cheat. That was a straight up fucking cheat. I did not realize that I did that. That was a straight up freaking cheat.
Like,
do not do that, and people will get very, very angry.
It's like, oh, you're actually like an inch out of my command range. I'm gonna move over here instead.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a friggin' cheat. My bad.
It's okay. I'll pay you back here in a second.
Oh yeah.
With interest. Okay, so this is Lanterns. Lanterns is doing a ballsy move. He's gonna come up and try to dominate. I really don't know why.
He does the Essence Blast.
Oh lord. And then here's the moment where I'm like, oh crap. I forgot about this. So that's gonna catch everything that I love.
6 with the hit. This is the first one.
Okay, so misses the
The House Guard.
the House Guard. So now we're rolling on
the hit on the Mage Hunter
Mage
Assassin.
Hunter Assassin. Need an 8. There it is. Dice. It's about 10, so dice minus 1. That's a 5.
You still stay alive.
So you roll 4 damage on her.
Dice God's Havy.
So now you're shooting at the other ghost sniper here.
That's because of my cheat. See, I failed to kill him because of my
Kills
cheat.
the ghost sniper. And now I think the Sire hits him.
Yeah.
But he's armor 17, fortunately, so I think he lives.
4 damage.
Yeah, another 4 damage. God damn it. So there were 2 solos in there that Jose really wanted to kill.
Yeah, Jose's the king of almost by one.
And he almost killed both of them.
God.
It's pretty bad. Okay, so the other one's going to run up, just get in a position to be annoying next turn.
Beast Handlers basically just moving up here.
Yeah, Beast Handlers are like, hey, next turn that Rhinodon will do a thing. We're going to be there when it happens. So just so you know, at this point, I am deathly afraid of the Rhinodon. Not entirely sure why, but I am. I'm so scared of it. What's the power of its fists?
They're only PAL 13s.
And its
I'm sorry.
tail is a 14?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so afraid of this thing.
Beast Handlers.
Beast Handlers. POW 16. I shouldn't be afraid of POW 16.
PAL 16 Thresher.
Uh,
That takes out your shield wall unit.
I know. Alright, so anyway, so Jose did that. His feat turn ended. He moved up. He killed a few things. Didn't quite get all the killing he wanted, but he got a few things. I restore 4 shields.
4 out of the 9.
4 out of the 9, so only taking 5 damage so far. So I'm going to start off, he's just going to combust. He's going to nudge a little further into zone and just combust.
Kaboom!
Kaboom.
So
You get like 5 Annihilators there.
Yeah, I think I also hit that guy back there.
5 slingers.
Part of me...
5 slingers. Not tough. 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 Not tough.
One in the pack.
Not tough.
So, I mean, 3 soul tokens there were definitely nice. Mordikaar finally got some soul tokens. You end up taking, I believe you end up taking out my Annihilators here, so I don't
They
end
fall
up bringing
over.
back any Annihilators.
Serious checking things.
Yeah.
She pops feet.
Woo!
She's gonna spend 3, and she's going to. What are you doing, hon?
Admonition. No, that's...
She's blinding lighting.
yeah.
Yep, she's blinding lighting. Them.
She hits the one that's knocked down.
She hits the one that's knocked down. Anything but Snake Eyes.
Because you initially chose one that was engaged, and then you were like, Jose was like, why did you hit the one that's knocked down? You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that for a second. I'm like,
Yeah.
And of course, you can't engage models that are knocked down, so I can channel admonition through the guy onto himself. So I do that, and she just stands where she is because I don't want to take a free strike
From something that shouldn't be there anyway.
or something that shouldn't be in that spot. Because I'm a winner. So I'm gonna shuffle. I'm shuffling the halberdiers around. Amazingly, the unit attachment is still alive. So I'm gonna pop their mini feet too, and then they're gonna be gang under the feet. Oh, it's gonna be bad.
And this is where they take out my annihilators.
Oh, we're laughing because on the recording, Jose made a sarcastic comment about free strikes.
Yeah.
Jose gets a little salty sometimes.
Yeah. No, I want 3 free strikes. Yeah, whatever. This is where the...
Basically, I just walk up and engage everything I can and see what I can kill. Alright, so here we go. Rolling attacks.
Hits on a 5.
Hits on a 5! And I forgot to roll the extra die. There it is. So POW 12, 3 dice, but he drops the lowest, so 9. 8 damage.
So yeah, that's death.
Squawk! Kills that thing.
Yeah.
Yay! I finally killed the
I
Totem
get my
Hunter.
Totem Hunter back. Yay!
Woo! Alright, they're just gonna start attacking stuff. He hits. Man, Annihilators are so much easier to kill when they're not defense 16. And I think you just fail every single tough check that happens from now on.
And
or at least on the Annihilators.
That's where I start getting my corpse tokens.
Hits on a... There you go. There we go. Hits on a 5, so I got that. POW 12, so tough checks. Yeah, I just love that they're POW 12s. You just have to make tough checks every time I hit you. That guy swings on him.
My counters.
Yeah, there you go. He's dead.
I think you roll a lot of box cards through here too.
Yeah, you
I
roll like
did.
5-5-1, 6-6-3. Like,
Not only was the feet going, so my dice were gonna be good, but then I just rolled good dice.
Like 6-6-3 twice in a row.
Well, I mean, last turn you rolled 2 snake eyes in a row, so I have to make up for it.
Yeah.
I have to
Somebody
average the
does.
dice out. Oh, that was
There you
bad.
go.
There's a
It
bad
still
one.
hits.
Oh, I still hit because he's one of the
Defense 12 is slingers, yeah.
one of the slingers. So he
He
makes a tough check.
falls down.
Now
Not
see,
gonna be tough.
at this point in the game, I decide I really, 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 really want your caster to have one more soul. So I'm going to keep attacking this guy until he's dead. Oh, that was a shame. I tried to
More damage.
kill your
Void
void
Spirit,
spirit. Yeah. I didn't quite do it.
Now you know what it feels like to be Jose.
So I believe they still shield walled because there wasn't any reason for them to not shield wall. So now they're just gonna reform up right near the faces of your. Man, all those Annihilators are dead. They're just gone.
Yeah,
I think
that's what sucked. I wasn't able to get any soul tokens, and I used that freaking Essence Blast twice in a row that didn't do what it needed to do.
Right.
And that's what I would usually use that Fury to revive some more Annihilators.
Right.
So I mean, it was really.
So you couldn't revive any of the Annihilators that you Essence Blasted, and then I killed the entire rest of the unit, so you can't revive them anymore.
Yep.
So yay!
It was really tough on the Annihilators this game, and then it just pretty much left me with the Shamblers out there to crowd the zone, and you took care of the Gatorman core. I think on this turn is where you take care of the.
Well, seeing as how none of my guns have really done anything yet.
You start shooting.
What's he doing? I think he's whip snapping somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he walks up. He's gonna whip snap somebody because it's a fun move. So I needed not 3 ones, and I didn't get 3 ones, so it's all good. Not tough, and I'm gonna whip snap somebody. Who am I gonna whip snap? I'm gonna have the Phoenix whip snap. Oh, right, because I've got guys in the zone, or I think No, I don't. The Phoenix is still the only thing in the zone.
Oh, you moved him away probably from the...
Oh, right. Yeah, here we go. This is like, yeah, like I said at the beginning of this, I, for some reason, have been deathly afraid of, of that Rhinodon. I'm just like, I want to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Rhinodons.
The spoiler's going to be better.
I know.
Griffin swinging the shield.
Okay, we'll say that's what I'm doing. I'm just practicing for being afraid of the despoiler.
Yeah, you should. With dark arts.
I rolled
and
661 again.
decapitation. Yeah.
661. I'm trying to kill this. I'm trying to kill the guy on the floor, I think. Or no, I'm trying to kill the Void Spirit. There you go. I killed the Void Spirit. Now I'm going to try to kill the guy on the floor. Or I could just be lying. I don't know what I was doing. I slept since I played this game.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, Jeremy, make up your mind. Yes, because I really, really want Jose to have that extra soul.
It's still tough on that guy.
Okay, so I'm Jack Marshalling to buy another soul, and finally he's dead. There you go, Jose. There's your soul.
And I get my corpse token.
And a corpse token.
No, I just get my soul token.
All right, because they're undead.
Yeah, yeah.
You get a soul. There you go. You're welcome, Jose.
Yeah.
I gave you that soul. You really needed
that.
You
That
really
last
needed
one
it.
actually does make a difference in this next turn.
You really needed it. It's
Not tough on that shambler.
Not tough on the Shamblers. So much tough in this list. It's really annoying. It's like playing a small base troll army.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna. Here's an Arcanist. I'm gonna walk over here, give some focus. Banshee's gonna go ahead and he's gonna shoot the Boker. Because that is the smart plan. There you go. Yep. So he's aiming for, as a 7, and your defense something.
12.
Doesn't matter. I'm boosting with the Jack Marshall anyway. I roll 4 dice because of the feat, drop the lowest one, and easily hit him. I slam him 3 inches. So he's going to go straight back. I believe he slams into one of his little buddies.
Yep.
Yeah, I push him into the cloud. Amusingly, I push him into the bubble of +2 armor against ranged attacks. So I boost the damage against Boker. It's POW 15. What's his armor? Like 16?
16.
Yeah,
Dice -1. I'm going to roll 4 dice, and oh, it's a shit roll. So I don't quite kill him. And I roll 3 ones against the thing that I slammed it into, so nothing happens. Oh, here we go. He's charging the... This here's my assassin. She's charging the Rhinodon. This is why I was... For some reason, I was really trying to kill that knockdown guy so I could get a good line to charge a Rhinodon. But I thought about it later, and I really didn't need to do that. So she hits. So
Is that a permanent 4-inch reach?
Only when she's activated.
charging.
Only when she's activated.
Okay.
So...
When I ran, it
5
didn't.
dice, drop the lowest. I get 5, 10, 16, 17? 16?
Yeah, you take out his spirit.
Yep. I take out his spirit. No, wait. I rolled it to the 6, so I don't take out his spirit. I took out his mind.
Yeah,
that's what it
that's what it was.
Took out his mind. So it was a pretty good damage roll. I half kill a War Beast with her. I feel like she accomplished her job. I think these are the Stormfall archers now, so they're gonna walk up. And, as everyone who's played against me knows. Oh wait, no, that's Eris. Sorry, I take it back. I'll make my point here in a second. She shoots the knockdown guy. This is the Boker she's shooting. She auto 3s him to take out the last 2 hit points. Yeah. He makes a tough check, I think. No, he doesn't make a tough check. He's gonna start giving up dudes. So he drops 2 guys. See, that's my thought here. So if I can just put enough damage into that Boker, I'll either kill him or I'll just kill all the Shamblers.
I won't be able to pop up as many because I've only got like 4 corpse tokens on me.
Okay, now I'm gonna activate the archers. Like I was saying, as everyone who has played against the archers knows, you really need to get them early if you can, because the longer they get to stand way behind my army and just shoot into you, the worse it gets.
Yeah. I would agree.
Especially when they can aim.
It
would be awesome if my strategy of Essence Blast to kill them would have actually worked.
They don't have Archy Fire, do they?
No, unfortunately they don't.
No, that would just be stupid.
So line of sight is sometimes an issue for them. So they're gonna. I think he's brutal shotting. I think here. Yep, I'm brutal shotting with him.
Anything but snake guys hit?
Anything but snakes.
Hey, 3 5s.
3 5s hits it. So 4 dice here at POW 12, and then drop the low, or drop whichever I feel like. So I'm gonna drop the 3. So dice -4. He's gonna take 11 damage, and Jose just decides, I'm gonna tough this.
And fail it.
Nope. Because it's kind of favorable for him to make the tough check than to just sacrifice all of your shamblers.
It still would have. It wouldn't have been enough. It still would have, even calculating the numbers.
All right, because there weren't 11 shamblers out there.
You're snipe shotting the Rhinodon.
Okay, so now I'm going to snipe shot the Rhinodon to get in range because I know I'm out of range of him. So I hit him, I think.
No, you missed.
No, I missed. All right, because he's in the
What
bubble.
did he
He's in the
get?
Kreia bubble.
Yeah.
I would have hit him otherwise.
Only deviates an inch, though.
Plus 2 defense and armor.
So this is going to do nothing. Oh, but I killed the gobber.
Yeah, that's right. I killed one of my gobbers.
But I don't do anything to the... No, I do nothing
so you
to...
don't do anything
So I roll against Mordikaar, do nothing. Do nothing to the... Do nothing to the... God, I hate that. That little bubble is really annoying.
That Kreia is annoying.
Okay,
and
so
then
the-
you drop the gobbers
The
on top
last
of it.
guy
It's just-
snipe shots the Rhinodon.
Mhm.
See, I'm so terrified of this Rhinodon.
Yeah.
I roll really bad damage. I'm really just trying to knock out something on the Rhinodon. I don't know why I'm so afraid of it.
Jose turn 4.
Jose turned 4, so I've killed most of Jose's army.
Yeah.
How you feeling right now, Jose?
I'm actually pretty scared. And when I was looking down at it, it actually we did have a little intermission.
Yeah, you were freaking out a little bit, Jose.
That is really good. That is the first time I've actually saved her feat for the third turn.
Yeah.
And when I save it for the third turn and your entire army's in my threat range, I kind of evaporate your army.
Yeah.
That feat is so good.
So here was actually some pretty luck on my part, that worked in my favor.
So Essence Blast costs 3, and because of the souls that I gave you,
All the souls.
Yeah.
you have enough to upkeep your spells and still have 9.
No, I think he actually lets all of his
Yeah,
You let it all
I
expire?
camped
So you
every
have,
single
so you
thing I
have
had.
9 fury.
Yep.
He has 9 fury,
No, I have more than that.
don't you? I thought you just had 9.
No, how many?
He's got like 9 more fury.
9 more fury.
Yeah, on top of my 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Because you wiped out almost my entire unit of
See,
entire unit of slingers,
here-
leaving that all but 3.
We just
so you
missed
gave me
a
an
really
extra-
bad move on my part. He walks his things up, and like I said, I'm terrified for no reason of that half-dead Rhinodon. So he walks his stuff up there, and I admonition and walk my Phoenix out of the zone and further away from my caster.
This was where I was able to.
This is going to come back to bite me in the ass real quick. So I could have...
So your guy stands up, your little beast that was knocked down.
Right. Here is the part where this is why I just lost it.
Yeah.
Right. So he is going to walk his Kreia up to this spot. This is and he's going to attempt to, what is it?
it's a paralysis.
Right. It's like a 6-inch spray,
8-inch.
8-inch spray,
8-inch shot.
or 8-inch single shot.
Yeah.
You're
the
rat
Drake
5.
has the spray.
You're at 5.
Yeah. Rat 4.
Rat 4. You need a 12 to get me.
Yeah.
So you're going to boost it, of course. You need a 12, and bam, there it is. Issyria's only defense, being defense 16, is gone. She's now defense 7. But the thing is, I didn't have to let this happen. At the spot that he's standing, that's like right at the very edge of your 8-inch range.
Yeah.
I could have admonitioned sideways into that spot, and you would not have been able to shoot me.
Nope.
But I
If
was
you
so
weren't
afraid
afraid
of
of
that
that
Rhinodon. What is wrong with me?
Rhinodon runs at this point.
So the Rhinodon's going to run. And the amazing thing is he barely just gets into range, too. Right, because I didn't take out his spirit, so he can still run.
Yeah.
So he gets up there.
Well, he was also enraged.
But he has to charge when he's in range.
Run, charge, or trample.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep. Run, charge, or trample.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, he runs up there.
And you activate lanterns.
Lantern's is going to walk up.
And first thing he does is he shoots his gun.
Right. No, that's right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because you had exactly enough to boost
Uh-oh, going to the kill cam.
damage. You had 10,
Yeah.
whatever. You had enough. So
Boosted to hit.
boost to hit.
Hits.
So you've got 11 fury on you.
Yeah.
So you boost to hit.
Minus 2.
Dice -2.
Yep.
Boost damage. There it is.
There's 8 damage to start.
8 damage to start off. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Should have rolled for my blast damage against your Stormfall.
It doesn't really matter. If you don't kill Issyria right now, you die.
Yeah. And this is what I did not expect, because I went to
So he goes to cast Essence Blast, and she negates it.
Yeah.
So he spends another 3 to cast it again. She negates it.
And then I spend my last 4 to cast and boost.
So he spends the last 4 to cast it and boost it, and then we measure to see if you're actually in range, and you just barely are.
Yep.
You're like, or just within 6.
Exactly at 6 inches.
Yep.
There you go. If I kept one more focus, or there's so many things I could have done to not lose this. There it is.
Yep.
A snake eyes right up there. Would
The
have been really
last one to
funny.
boost damage.
Oh yeah, I boosted damage on the last.
Dice.
He would have been. It was it's strength, base
So-
strength, which is 10 plus 5, so he was POW 15. I think we did the
Right, we did this.
math
We did this a
wrong on
little
that.
wrong. It's PAL 15. It's still dice plus 2. It
Boom.
still
Yeah,
kills her.
Yeah,
Assassinated.
That's exhausting.
It still kills her
Yeah.
with a point to spare.
Yep.
And she dies. So, yep. I just I annihilated your army and then did a bunch of silly things and let you kill me.
Big win, Jose. Big win.
And there we go. I get to eat
Jeremy,
my hat.
Eat your hat.
Eat my hat.
Get the heck out of here.
It tastes pretty good. I like it.
You know, I haven't seen that win video since we originally shot it. That does look really good. I like that.
All right, so that was our first game, season 3.
Mm-hmm. And Jose got me. It was pretty good.
That was a close one.
I really felt going into that turn 4, was it? I really felt going into that round that I had you. I was like, man, his army is gone. I'm just gonna push into that zone next turn and annihilate him, and then.
I mean, what's you need, like a 12 to hit me with that stupid range attack?
Yeah, that Kreia fails to pull off that paralysis. In fact, I remember that we had to wait a moment and probably edited this out because I wanted to get out the paralysis token. I was like,
you
I never get to use it. Where is this?
You did. He was like, you're like, no, I got a paralysis token. You're like, no, I'm using it.
I never get to use it because that is a rat 4 is, and I mean,
I've seen you miss
terrible.
boosted. I've seen you miss the paralysis shot when it's boosted and you're trying to hit something that's defense 11.
Yeah.
You're like,
Defense 16.
well, I need a 7 on 3 dice, so I'm gonna roll a 4.
Yeah. No, it's a 6. I always roll. I always roll 1 less than what I need.
Yeah.
He had 12 to hit, 11. Boom.
Well, I think it was a good illustration though for me.
Get that out of my house. I feel like that. Keep Matumbo. Not on my house.
Not in my house. No.
I feel like that game was a really good illustration for me of like just kind of the big problem that you can sometimes run into with with casters like Issyria is that sometimes they just die.
Yeah, they do.
Like, because I had that game like dead to rights, and then I just did like a bunch of stupid little things. Like I gave you one more Fury that I didn't need to give you, and I didn't move into the right spot, and
You were trying to kill as much stuff as possible.
and my caster didn't walk away when she had the option to. Like she really should have. I did not need to ancillary attack the Phoenix or whatever it was I did. Like she just needed to leave.
So, as far as like, okay, so now you got your caster from Vengeance. I mean, do you feel like?
Oh man,
you did. I mean, do you feel like she's like completes your faction? And she
no,
adds anything new or special?
Okay, I don't think that like. So there was a lot of discussion on the forums, a lot of anticipation. You know, that the Retribution forums were all like, yes, finally we're gonna get our S tier caster. She's gonna be one of those top tier casters that everyone is deathly afraid of all the time, and she's not that. Yeah. She's really, really good. She is not a new Epic Haley. She's not a new Epic Lich. She's not a new Epic Morvana. She's just a really good, solid caster who can use everything in the faction. And I really like that. I don't think there's really anything you can take with her that isn't good. Like, everything that she has is good. She even can make Desters good. Like, everyone
that was impossible.
Everyone hates Desters, but turns out when you take them with her and they get a turn of awesome dice and you put Inviolable Resolve on them and they just like run into melee and then they're armor 21 with 5 hitboxes, that's like, they're hard to get rid of.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
She's a better version of Fatty McButterpants.
Except unlike Fatty McButterpants, she doesn't have an offensive spell, and a lot of people have griped that she has no end game. And I've seen a lot of the way that I've seen people started trying to build her is in a way where she really won't have an end game. Like they take her, she's got like a lot of people like to take her with the Colossal, the Hyperion, and that's really good.
Ancillary
attack on that guy is amazing. And I cannot deny that that's amazing.
Ancillary
But
attack on the feet turn.
the thing is, though, that a lot of times the way I see people building these lists is they can't trade. Like, they can't trade anything. If they lose things, they lose their ability to do stuff. So I went a bit of a different way. I built an army that can trade. I can give away half my halberdiers, and the other half can still do work. I can give away, you know, one warjack, and the other one will still do work. And there's even some builds that I'm considering with taking 3 heavies with her, which is a little... Like, that one I really need to have Ilaro to do, but because I just don't have the focus to handle it otherwise. But there's definitely different ways. There's Retribution is not generally a faction that's built to suffer the alpha and then come back. Yeah. But I feel there's a bit of a trap in going too strong the other way, where all you can do is alpha really hard, and if you didn't kill your ability, like everything your opponent had, and you lose, that seems like a really risky play. So I kind of I like to strike a bit of a middle ground and try to, and I really like it actually.
No, she was tough.
This list that I've put together is a really good one. I've used some of the elements of it as like a basis to try out some other lists with her, and I mean they're pretty good. She's a solid caster.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, they were definitely really tough. Yeah, I agree. She's definitely a solid caster. A little bit different for Retribution, especially because of the fact that she has no, she doesn't, you know, the passive aggressive.
Right, yeah, she's super passive aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, she does not, you know, she's like, I'm not going to kill you, but I'll make these guys kill you.
And then
really me killing you.
That blinding light is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Blinding light combined with inviolable resolve allows her to protect her army so well. Yeah. And I don't use it. I know I don't use it that much, and a lot of people tell me that I'm kind of doing it wrong. But I don't use Crusader's Call as much as a lot of other people, you know, do.
She has Crusader's Call.
She does. I didn't
use
it in that game.
Use it.
Or no, wait, actually, I take it back. I did use it in that game. That's the reason why the Mage Hunter Assassin was able to get to your Rhinodon.
Okay.
Because she got that extra 2 inches of charge to get her there.
That's right.
I use it sometimes. I really like it with the Mage Hunter Assassin. I just got another Mage Hunter Assassin. So I'm gonna do the 2. I feel it's really good. I really like to use the Mage Hunter Assassins as like an attrition style piece to just go and like half kill a heavy.
But I mean, that works really well for Eris too. Whenever she's making a ranged attack, no, because Crusaders calls for charges.
For charges,
sorry.
Right. Well, it's good though if you get the opportunity to get the Alpha Strike with the Halberdiers. 15-inch threat range on them. Yeah. 13-inch charge with Desperate Pace and Crusader's Call, and then the 2-inch reach. They'll do some work when they do that. And you can ask Jason. They'll take down a heavy if you let them. They'll do it. Yeah. No, it's good. No, I like it.
Well, congrats on your win, Jose. He really had to cheat twice to do it, I think.
Yeah, I cheated twice. But I did notice that.
Really,
the Totem Hunter was.
In all honesty, though, those cheats weren't that big.
No, they weren't.
No. But I should have run the. I should have known better and ran the Agonizer. I don't know why I wasn't trying to run the Agonizer in the first place. But that was that. I mean, the measure. Yep. We're in place. Now, the Totem Hunter. In my defense, like I specifically asked, and I had 2 other people in the room who did not stop me from doing that.
You know, if you cheat and the other person allows it, then it's not really cheating.
And I don't really know why I wouldn't have told you not to, because I have Chromac and I have the Shadowhorn Satyr, and I can also take the Totem Hunter, and so I have plenty of experience with jump. I don't know why I didn't tell you couldn't do that.
And I have Iacos who's going to have jump, so it's good, you know, because
we're like, yeah, that jumps. Yeah, that works.
I read his card and I was like, uh-oh, we screwed up.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
We all have our fair share of mess ups. I'm not saying that in other games we've recorded there aren't going to be mess ups, because there are.
Well, there's
one that I
But you know what? There's like, go to Endgame Gaming, watch the highest level of tournament play, and there's still screw ups in like every game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
we didn't do anything blatantly cheaty. Yeah. Even and halfway through the game, we figured out why your unit was making tough checks. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I was trying to think about that for a second. There, I was like, man,
there's a reason for this.
Yeah. The the Paingiver Taskmaster, because running minions are better in Skorne than in their own faction.
I feel I've heard that a very famous Asian has said that Skorne Gatorman Posse are the best Gatorman Posse.
And that is very true.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, Teeth Tags does pretty good with them, but the rest,
+2 strength, brother.
or fearless and tough. Well, they're already fearless, but +2 strength is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's actually a big deal on those little shamblers. Makes them POW 10. Makes them POW able to do things.
POW 10 with the combo strike. I mean, it makes them more than just annoying. They can take out some stuff, but they're not going to take out any heavies. But I mean, if I had been able to pop up some more of them, they could crowd up the zone.
I really like the way that you build Skorne lists, because I know a lot of people complain about Skornergy and stuff like that, but the way that I see you build Skorne lists is you find those synergies that they've got and you really capitalize on. Like, Jason does the same thing when he builds troll lists. Yeah. It's really annoying. It's a talent that the two of you have that I wish you didn't, because I don't like the list that you guys come up with.
There are some that are really, really nasty, and hopefully some more. That Zol list, ever since I got that second unit of Annihilators, is just...
I'm sure in the future games we're going to have more Shamblers for people to watch, and I will definitely want to take a Rast tier list where I get 2 units of those suckers, so I'll be borrowing yours this night.
And not too long from now, we're going to do the Journeyman Warcasters in games. People get to see that.
Maybe we'll do that for our team game if they come out quick enough. Cool.
I don't think they'll be out quick enough because they don't release until sometime. The sculpts are already ready to go for April, but I don't think they're going to be releasing until like mid-April sometime. We're going to be shooting the...
Well, if we need to play them, just give me. I'll get them painted for you guys like in a day. So
no.
Anyway, you guys never really paint your models. Only John did that, but no. So.
Have you seen Jose's paint job?
Yeah, he does a good job. It takes him a while, but he look great. So, all right. Well, listen. We want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I know we
wait. Before we sign out, I want to make one. I want to give one last tip of the day. Okay, Rhinodons are scary.
Yeah,
Rhinodons are super scary.
They're gonna be even scarier when the spoiler comes out.
Yeah. So
that's the true scary Rhinodon.
Well, we want to thank you guys for watching. Join us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/counterslam. Feel free to like us there. It'd be great to have more. And we're going to keep getting subscribers with our new episodes. We're going to reach 1,000 before you know it. So we want to thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks on the next episode of Counter Slam. Stand up and fight!